Are you looking for a fun February readathon to participate in? Then you're at the right place because I've got one for you and I'm so excited. We're bringing 72 hours back, baby, and it's going to be better than ever. 72 hours in the Reading Nook will be taking place Thursday, February 22nd, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and runs all the way to Sunday the 25th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So you have a full 72 hours of reading to hang out with us. We again have 2 wheels. We will have the out of your comfort zone wheel and the in your comfort zone wheel. So we're still getting the vibe of a 72 hour without it being genre based, which I'm really, really excited for. I think it's going to lead to a lot of fun participation, and my favorite thing about 72 hours has always been the community aspect and the fact that we're on sprints so much that everyone really gets to participate and hang out with us for 72 hours straight, and it really just kind of feels like a giant slumber party to me, especially since I'm in a fort all the time. The fort is coming back. You will see me in a fort. I feel like I can't not do it. I feel like I just set myself up for the fort standard for every time, and now it forever will happen. There are a few changes to 72 hours this year, one being the little bit of a rebrand of our Discord. We used to just use chats within the Late Night Crew Discord, but we have rebranded the Late Night Crew Discord to 100% be for 72 hours. We'll be using this for anything to do with our readathons. There is still like a general chat and like a genre blanket aspect of it, and it is a Discord that will stay up all year round, but we will be using that for 72 hours and special things around 72 hours quite a bit instead of just a general Discord. The other major change is the hosting. You will see myself, Mel from Melanor Reads, and Lexi from Books with Lexi hosting every single 72-hour readathon with a guest host as well. And for 72 hours in the Reading Nook, we asked Monica from A Little Bit of Monica to come join us. I think she's the perfect co-host for this readathon because she reads a little bit of everything, and I think that's kind of the vibe, at least for me, of the Reading Nook, to just like try some things, to read everything and just have a good time and participate and have a sleepover with all of you. If you aren't subscribed to any of the co-host channels, please do. We will all be sprinting literally all the time throughout 72 hours. Like, I think we sprint for at least 60, maybe like 65 of the hours. We are sprinting machines during this weekend. Other than the fact that Lexi has joined us as a full-time host, things have pretty much stayed the same. We still have 2 wheels and the rules are still the same. The rules are literally that you spin the wheel and you get a prompt and you read for that prompt, and then you spin the wheel again, you get a prompt and you read for that prompt, with two little other rules. One being that you pick a wheel for each day. So if Thursday night you decide to spin out of your comfort zone and you finish your book on Thursday, your next spin on Thursday still has to be from the out of your comfort zone wheel. However, come Friday, you can decide to pick a different wheel, but you are stuck with that wheel the entire day. So you kind of have to choose a little bit wisely if you're switching your wheels up with like what you're planning on reading. You get 3 respins only, so use your respins wisely. But on top of that one, we did implement last year a rule that we are keeping, that if you spin twice in a row and land on the same prompt, you can get a free respin, and just like use that just to make it like a little bit more fun for people that twice in a row can sometimes be boring. You can choose to keep it, but you can also choose to respin then. It's a really flexible readathon, and it's just about having fun and hanging out with everyone and making reading a little less lonely. So let's get into the wheels. They actually have the same prompts this time. The only difference is what you're reading for them. Out of your comfort zone can be whatever that means to you. It does not have to be very like hard and fast rule. We're leaving it flexible and to what truly that means for you. For example, for myself, if I'm choosing to read fantasy romance, for me, enemies to lovers is inside my comfort zone. However, friends to lovers is outside of my comfort zone. I don't often love it. I'm kind of scared of it. So it's something that I don't gravitate towards and read very often. So I would count that as outside of my comfort zone, and enemies to lovers would be inside my comfort zone. Could be genres. Fantasy is inside your comfort zone. Maybe historical fiction is outside your comfort zone. You can choose whatever it means to you. This readathon is meant to be fun and flexible, and that's the rules we stand by. Something we did this year, which I thought was a lot of fun, was try to find opposites of the prompts. So there's a prompt and then it's opposite prompt, and then a prompt and then that one's opposite prompt, which I really thought made an interesting wheel for us on both sides of the spectrum. So we have TBR Vet, which means a book that's been on your shelf the longest, and its opposite of that will be a new release. Because this is a readathon happening in the first quarter of 2024, we've decided to open up new release to 2023 as well, just because it would be really hard to read a new release from 2024 this early on. So a new release would be 2023 or 2024. We have an author you've read from before, and it's opposite a new to you author. We have a book over 300 pages, and then the other prompt would be a book under 300 pages. We have your most read format or your most used format. You can count this however. Ebook, audiobook, physical, like a manga or like graphic novel is a format technically versus a novel. It's really, really a flexible readathon. However you would count your most read format, you could do that. And then its opposite is your least used format. And then we have the wild card again. A wild just means you can read anything, and its opposite of wild is a friend recommends. For friend recommends, this can be anything as well. This could be just you coming on Sprints and asking us for a recommendation. This could be us on BookTube giving a recommendation for you in like a recommendation video. This could be your actual like in-person friend, in real life friend giving you a recommendation. However you want to interpret friend recommend is 100% allowed as well. I'm really excited for all these prompts. I think that they are a lot of fun and I'm excited to see what they bring to the table, especially when I'm trying to read outside of my comfort zone. I'm really excited to play with both wheels this time. I normally stick to one wheel and one wheel only. I think I'm definitely going to dabble in a bit of both this time. Let me know down below what you're planning to choose for a wheel, if you're going to stick to one or the other, or if you plan on being like me and trying a little mixture of both this year. Other than that, kickoff sprints will be happening on my channel on the Thursday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. The rest of the sprint schedule is to be determined. Join the Discord, which will be linked down below, in order to always be up to date with information. It is our go-to place to get information quickly to you guys. But the last, most fun thing I think about 72 hours in the reading nook is the merch. We designed bookmarks once again for this, and I'm so excited for these. I cannot wait for everyone to get their hands on these. These are I Can't Read Without Sprints bookmarks, and they are retro vibes and colorful, and I absolutely love them. Mel kindly sent me a video of them because she currently has them and mine is in the mail on its way to me and I'm impatiently waiting. We have two colorways. They are double-sided. There is one color on one side and another color on the other side. So we have pink and green together and blue and purple together. They are both literally stunning in my opinion. Like, just look at these. Gorgeous. The Etsy shop for these is live now and will be linked in the description bar below. If you are a patron of any of ours, I know some of our tiers each have discount codes for our merch. Mine are my two top tiers. If you are in either of those, you do get a 10% discount. So definitely make sure that you get that 10% discount and go to Patreon first to see the discount code before ordering. That's it. I'm so excited to curl up in the reading nook with you guys and get really cozy together and read for 72 hours straight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, if you are not subscribed already to Lexi, Mel, or Monica, please do. They're all incredible. We all have announcement videos that went live at the same time, so it would mean the world to us if you checked those out.